information to, you thought was actually going to mishandle it. I'm just saying, I understand.
It's your job to make that judgment.
Well, so, I don't know. If you think national security is at stake, if you think
you resign because we have civilian control of the intelligence agencies, if some army colonel decided we should invade Liechtenstein and he felt it was his moral duty, would he be allowed to do that? No. He works for the president.
Right.
On March 14th, John Brennan assured Congress the CIA did not hack into the Senate Intelligence Committee's computers. Turns out, we learned July 31st of the same year, he was lying. They actually broke in to the Senate Intel Committee computers because they didn't like what the Senate Intel Committee was doing. Are you bothered by that?
I'm bothered by leaks. I'm bothered.
That's not a leak.
No,
that's espionage against elected officials.
I'm bothered by intelligence agencies misusing their authority, of course. I am bothered profoundly by the misdirection of looking at leaks and what the intelligence agencies may or may not be doing correctly when the story is, again, possibly collusion between Trump associates and Russia, the equivalent of having Russia bomb the Clinton headquarters every day. But it wasn't kinetic, it was technological.
Look, that's a grotesque overstatement, but I'm going to let it go by because, look, we're talking about a political game. I'm not defending that. I'm merely saying here you have the most powerful and well-funded government in the history of the world, and its most secretive elements may be using that information for political reasons. In March of 2013, James Clapper went before the Congress and said, we're not collecting information wholesale on Americans. He lied. Nobody seemed to care.
And I'm saying,
doesn't that bother you?
If you use it for political reasons, they didn't do a very good job considering they went public with the investigation of Hillary. They did not disclose this about Trump, and had they, one could argue that would have been the equivalent of the Comey letter as regards Trump and made the difference in terms of the campaign.
Well, we may be arguing the same thing. I thought that Comey's announcement that Hillary was under investigation without specifying what she was being investigated for was appalling.
Absolutely.
And he ought to be fired for that. I thought that at the time, and I think it now. But you guys are making this purely partisan when there's something much more important at stake, which is the integrity of our government.
Well, I don't disagree that we need to get to the bottom and get the intelligence agencies not acting like they're their own boss.
Oh, gosh. We agree on that. Yes, good scene. Thank you.
Happy to be here.